morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today, we've got some lovely news stories that we need to be having just a little bit of a chat about. And we're going to start off with a brand new product, which has been shared with me by the lovely Primal Lugia. Now, what we have here is an Elite Trainer Box Plus. We've all seen Elite Trainer Boxes. Every new set comes out with an Elite Trainer Box. Now, I should say that this is coming for Vivid Voltage. That is our November set. It is releasing on the 13th of November, and when I say it, I am referring to Vivid Voltage as a set as a whole. And I'm also referring to this Elite Trainer Box Plus, so it clearly is it's a Vivid Voltage Elite Trainer Box. The thing is, what you get here is a little bit more than we would usually get in an Elite Trainer Box. So, in the same way, I mean, if we compare the Darkness Ablaze Elite Trainer Box to the Champion's Path Elite Trainer Box, we can see that they're not exactly the same. Darkness Ablaze is the regular set Elite Trainer Box, 8 packs, and then you get your sleeves, your booklet, your acrylic tokens, your dice, etc, etc. Whereas Champion's Path is our special set, and you get 10 boosters, and you get pretty much everything else you would expect, but you also get your Full Art Charizard promo card. More boosters and a promo, but we often see the Elite Trainer Boxes for the special sets are a little bit special. For a regular Elite Trainer Box, we're expecting 8 packs and all the extra stuff. Sleeves, dice, energy cards, etc., but without anything new or special. Well, the Elite Trainer Box Plus is coming with 12 booster packs, 65 sleeves, a promo card, player's guide, rulebook, set of dice, coin flip die, 2 acrylic markers, a collector's box, and a code card. So basically, you're getting 4 extra boosters, that's 50% extra, and you're getting a promo card. Oh, well, this is kind of cool, ladies and gentlemen. Now, remember that Vivid Voltage over here is based on a couple of sets over in Japan. It is based around Astonishing Volt Tackle, their Sword and Shield 4. And it is based around Legendary Beat, their Sword and Shield 3A. That's the one that brought in the amazing rares. Like Raikou Amazing Rare, that we've been talking quite a bit about lately. I did a video yesterday about how great it is. Because it is. I'll link that video in the description. We don't know what the promo card is going to be. The hope here is that it is some kind of new Pikachu card. Pikachu is clearly the poster boy for Vivid Voltage, or will be in the same way that it is for Astonishing Volt Tackle. So clearly a promo Pikachu along the lines of the promo Charizard would be kind of cool. It's worth noting that the Charizard that came in Champion's Path, the special promo, was the full art. The promo that came around in the Dragon's Majesty was an alternate art version of Naganadel, although again that was a special set, not your regular set. And the promo that came around in the Elite Trainer Box for Hidden Fates, which again was a special kind of one, was the full art trio of birds. So maybe, just maybe, this is going to be some kind of special one. Maybe it's going to be a full art or rainbow rare Pikachu. Full art would be more likely. We don't know is the honest answer. And it's weird because the special cards we've had so far, the promos in Elite Trainer Boxes, have been from special sets, not your ordinary everyday run-of-the-mill regular sets. But then again, we've not had an Elite Trainer Box Plus before. If you're asking me for my prediction, and that's all that I can give you at the moment, I do think it is going to be a special card, a full art version most likely, and it's likely to be Pikachu, either Pikachu V or Pikachu V Max, bearing in mind both of those cards were recently revealed over in Japan as part of Astonishing Volt Tackle. So maybe we're going to end up with those. Maybe it's going to be the alternate art V Max that is being given away as a promo over in Japan. We honestly don't know, but it's likely to be something along those lines. Now, the other product which has been revealed is unfortunately not for us, it is for Japan, and it is for the high-class pack Shiny Star V Nessa. Now, we've seen a few of these coming around in Japan lately, and essentially you get 2 boxes of the latest set. In this case, it is Sword and Shield 4A Shiny Star V, 1 lot of 64 sleeves featuring Nessa, 1 deck box featuring Nessa, a coin, and a fancy storage box featuring Nessa. And this shouldn't terribly surprise you. We've seen ones like these recently. Every set over in Japan tends to have one of these associated with it. Like, for instance, Legendary Beat, the most recent set over in Japan, Sword and Shield 3A, had one featuring Nessa, where you would get yourself 2 boxes of Legendary Beat, and then you would get yourself sleeves, coin, deck box, and box to fit it all in, featuring Nessa. None of this is particularly new, per se, but it is extremely cool that we are getting one of these, and it features Nessa. And I kind of like Nessa. She was a cool new gym leader that was introduced in Sword and Shield, so, you know what? I am totally 100% all in favour of this. It's a kind of thing we tend to see for all of these sets over in Japan, but it's nice that we're getting one, and it's nice that it's featuring Nessa. Now, the last story I want to have a chat about today is featuring IndeedEV. Now, you might be thinking, well, hang on a second, Wassy, IndeedEV, that's not exactly particularly big news. IndeedEV was indeed featured in Sword and Shield Base. And we've just had Sword and Shield 3 released. We've had IndeedEV for ages. Why are you getting excited? Well, we've not had this IndeedEV. You see, this IndeedEV is actually coming around in Taiwan. Now, remember that Chinese language cards are now being printed in Taiwan and Hong Kong, and they're just the cards we've had already, but printed in a different language. But for the first time, we've actually seen a sample card, i.e. an upcoming card. Sample, so you can't just reproduce them yourself. They've got sample printed all over them. But it features a card we haven't seen yet. It's an alternate art version of IndeedEV. Now, for those of you that really want to get all up in the whole Pokémon mythos, do remember that IndeedEV has both male and female forms. And the IndeedEV that came around in Sword and Shield was actually a female IndeedEV, and this is a male IndeedEV. So they are matching those up rather nicely. That's really quite cool for me. But where is this actually coming from? Like, if this is an actual card which is actually out there and actually coming around and being seen in the wild, etc., it must come from somewhere. We must be getting it in some regard. And I can't give you a definite answer here, but I can give you a pretty good guess. You see, ladies and gentlemen, I told you a little while ago that there is another Champions Path V-Box coming in November. I told you that in September we're getting one featuring an alternate art print of Double V. Double V, remember, did originally come around in Rebel Clash, so that's a slightly more recent one, but you're still talking about an alternate art version of an existing Pokemon V. I told you then in October we're getting a Hatterene V collection, and again, this is completely new. We've never seen Hatterene V before, so this is a brand new one that's coming in October. And I then told you there was one coming in November, so one a month, and it was featuring a Pokemon V, but we didn't know what it was going to be. Well, it is overwhelmingly likely, as far as I'm concerned, to be featuring this IndeedEV. Now, it could just be an alternate art V which is coming in Champions Path, and I refuse to believe it's not coming in Champions Path. You see, the thing is, generally speaking, cards are revealed in Japan, and then we see them over here. But Champions Path is featuring a bunch of cards Japan haven't actually got yet, whereas things like Vivid Voltage are just going to be made up of Astonishing Volt Tackle and Legendary Beat. So if IndeedEV was going to be coming in Vivid Voltage, we would have seen it in one of those Japanese sets. It is worth noting we've not seen every card from Astonishing Volt Tackle, so maybe it's in there, but I think it's extremely likely that Japan will get this as a promo in the not too distant future, and it's going to be in our November Champions Path box. I could be wrong. we've not had confirmation of this, but it seems, put it this way. We've got a Pokemon V, which we've seen with alternate artwork, which we know is coming. We've got a product featuring a Pokemon V, which could well be a reprint, that we don't know which Pokemon V it is, and I'm going to let you connect the dots on that one yourself. As for the card, I like Indeedee. It lets you heal 20 damage from your active Pokemon once during your turn, and there's a really nice attack that for free energy does 10 damage base plus 60 more for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So you know what? Yeah, it's a pretty decent card. But that's my prediction, ladies and gentlemen, and I feel pretty good about it. But I'd like to know how you feel. So let me know in the comment section, would you? Go nuts, be nice, and then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWassy, and Twitch for some live action at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all that, head on over to patreon.com/PTCGRadio, or you can do exactly that. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.